Alright. How is everyone doing on this Saturday night? If anyone's joining me tonight, you might be a little surprised to see that the layout has changed a little bit since the last stream here, but we are actually playing to you live from YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, my name is Mesa Starman, and I know it's been too long yet again, but we're playing some Final Fantasy VI tonight, and on a different platform than when I last played as well, because last time I streamed this, I don't think the Switch 2 was out. In fact, I'm almost positive it wasn't. I'm pretty sure that the last time I played this was... it was before Otafest, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly when, but... that was back in May, but I know I was talking with one of my cousins when I was out there in May, so... yeah, we are going live with Final Fantasy VI tonight here. I do not remember where or what we were doing last time we played this. I remember a couple of things. I remember there was like a monster that I took down a little bit, I think, earlier than I was supposed to. I know that Terra was kind of, like, upset about certain things, and... no, I don't mean to go into the bestiary there. Yeah. I know that, as far as I remember, Terra was, like, kind of bedridden in this place, I believe, so... saying here the children need me, yeah. So, apparently there's other stuff I can do in this world here for now, because... I was told at some point, I don't know if it was in the last stream or after the fact, I know Arno at some point told me that there was more... that... I guess I was meant to do some other stuff first before fighting that one monster, I think. So... I'm kind of nervous about playing on the Switch 2, because I tried to run Final Fantasy V on here one time, and it actually crashed on me after, like, just one battle. Yeah, I'm at full health there anyway. Yeah, I actually had the game basically, like, lock up on me after one battle, so... yeah, that was, definitely not what I had expected there, but... I guess we'll kind of see what happens here from here on. Ooh. Okay, we got that off there. Oh yeah, didn't these guys, like, not take much damage from, like, the wind thing, but they have... yeah, they have super low HP there. I guess I'll make my way around to the other part of this continent here, if the map's to be believed there. Alright, let's kind of just keep patrolling here. Yeah, the world's definitely gone completely to shit since the last time we've streamed this. I don't remember... I think last time we streamed this was when... like, the big story revelations and all that sort of jazz all kind of happened there. Been a while since you played this and it was on the SNES version. Also, good evening, Elijah. Hope you're having a good night, man. I considered streaming the SNES version. I do have, like, the SNES Classic, so I do own that version, but when I initially started streaming this game, I was like, you know what, I have the collection with the Pixel remasters, so I was like, you know what, I'll play that version. Just surprised to see the Blitz menu. I'm used to needing to know the inputs for Savin's Blitzes. Oh, really? That's interesting that you wouldn't have had those in the SNES one. Yeah, it's a very nice quality of life feature for this version here. And that you can use, you can just use auto battle, which will just remember what input you used there last time, so I'm able to just spam auto battle and it would just use Razor Gale for me anyway. That's a really, really useful quality of life. I see I can't really go in there. There isn't probably a bit better in terms of functioning. Yeah, maybe. I don't know all the ins and outs, really. I played the SNES version as far as, like, the first town of the game, basically, so maybe the first 2 hours. And that was in, like, 2018, maybe 2019, so it's also Teleport, Cure, and Libra. Very nice. Alright, what do I get for coming all the way over here? Okay, this might have been the town I got to, or like I first got to back when I played it. It was a very similar looking town to this. This version, you can look at the input requirements in the status menu, but for in battle use, you need to know what inputs do. Yeah, that... Savin's probably a lot better in this version as a result of that. Keep low profile here so we don't draw Kefka's ire. Yeah, that's probably about all you can do in this day and age here. Oh, random elixir there, I'll take that. I kind of want to play the SNES version at some point, like, probably sometime after I play this one at some point. Okay, items. I have a shit ton of money here I could use to buy some stuff. I think I'll buy a couple of ethers just because I have the money here. The evasion stat just doesn't work, but also makes blind effectively a non-issue. Interesting. I'll buy a couple of tents as well, those can be useful. Welcome. Ooh, you sell weapons here that are not useful to either of these characters at all. Very, very nice. I heard Figaro Castle ran into some kind of trouble and got stuck beneath the desert. After the cataclysm, I woke up to find myself all alone in Doma Castle. Tried to sleep there, monsters came for me in my dreams. Oh, it still frightens me to think about. That might be nice for Celeste there. I'm just looking... I can afford some of these things, why not? Get a better shield there. Better helmet and better vest. Where it took to get here used to be at the bottom of the ocean. Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, we did. That was a weird moment there. That's interesting thinking about just how everything kind of changed since the world got destroyed and some time had passed. I don't know if I want the... kind of like the accessories I have right at the moment. It's always... Cast regen on the wearer. That could be decent. I mean, I already have a few of those as well, but yeah, that's not too bad. South Figaro Ferry has somehow managed to stay in business. Lost our old boss that day. He's feeding the sandworms now. He met Gerard here in town. He's our new boss. Some freak chance the dungeon ended up right next to a sandworm nest when the castle stopped. Crack opened in the wall, so we crawled through and fouled the worm's tunnel back to the surface. Oh, the castle through a secret cave that nobody else knows about. Ooh. The boss wants to sneak into Figaro Castle and take back her booty. That's funny saying out of context. I've got it all in a storeroom there. Alright, let's go. That gang of thieves Gerard was flirting with me. He's kind of handsome. Say they've all escaped from Figaro's castle's dungeons. It seems like it would be a likely spot to go next. I'm just gonna keep exploring a little bit of the town here first. This just looks like a chocobo stable here. I'm guessing that's most of what this town had to offer here. I'm just gonna save here just to be sure. Also, I remember I was still wanting to show off the integer fight and screwed up and accidentally overwrote that save, so I'm gonna have to do that again at some point. What do we got for going down here? I'm hoping there's not, like, any weird missable optional stuff, and I know Ardo was usually the one telling me that, like, if there ever was, like, some sort of missable optional thing, but yeah, I'm not really sure, but I don't really see anywhere else to go for the time being. Just being charted by the Crimson Robbers. Scram. Also, I don't know if this is also in the SNES version or not, but I can also just change to whatever party member I'm playing as with the LNR buttons. I'm not sure if that was ever a thing in the SNES version or not. I'll stick with Celeste for now, though, because I think she is kind of meant to be the protagonist at this point in the game. On SNES, it just defaults to whoever the leader is. Alright. Yeah, I could believe that. Yeah, I guess because this is one of those games where you can kind of change whoever in the lead. I do like that in RPGs whenever you do get the option of, like, you know, whenever certain characters are, like, the protag, but you can technically make their party whatever you want. Like, I know, Chrono Trigger and Xenoblade are really good about that. I was thinking this boat would have been where I needed to head, but oh, aren't you Edgar? I guess he's now gonna follow. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll take this too, kid. Look, I'm kind of busy here. I have to get ready. Our ferry leaves for Figaro soon. Don't play dumb with me. Edgar, you didn't lose your memory, did you? Listen, Grieves me to have to disappoint such a beautiful lady, but I've been Gerad since the day I was born. I've never met anyone else who'd flirt with a lady who was trying to... oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was Celeste saying that. I've never met anyone else who'd flirt with a lady he was trying to shake off his tail. Being polite to ladies is common courtesy the world over. Seven says nothing here, yeah. You know the way into Figaro Castle quite well then, correct? Ho ho ho, do we ever? Then lead the way. I'll take charge once we're in. South Figaro. I like how I could sail back to the other spot if I really wanted to, but... Huh. Figaro Castle disappeared the day the world was torn asunder. Young guy just came through town searching for a legendary treasure with the power to bring back the dead. This time it's thieves. Phew, a girl just doesn't get any rest. Figaro Castle is stuck below the desert. With nowhere to breathe, the people are probably all... Ooh, yeah. They're probably all kind of suffocating at that point. Breaking into Figaro Castle. That treasure belongs to us. Little girl, stop coming in here. Haven't seen her since that fateful day. Damn that clown. No secrets here that I'm seeing. Alright. This is just another accessory shop, I think. God, I bought a lot of Hermes sandals, but Ace is good. What can I say? It's a stable there. These men may be thieves, but at least they're working towards a goal. Could learn a thing or two from that. Stop hanging around our heads forever. We have to start rebuilding. Breaking into Figaro Castle. That treasure belongs to us. Some kind of parting gift from the Empire? Weapons that aren't really of any use to us here. And a bunch of accessories I just already bought. Well, I could buy... Fine, I'll buy a diamond armor. I feel like I just bought an armor for Celeste there a minute ago, but... Sure, I could give the diamond vest to someone else as well, so... I got the money to spare, why not? Also, diamond armor, what is this, Minecraft? I could have nothing left in my hometown, even if I wanted to go back. Just thought we'd be able to rest easier with the Empire gone, now we have Kefka to worry about. Yeah, one evil's gone, but a much worse one is in its place. But yeah, we went here earlier in, wasn't this where we first... No, I'm thinking of something else. I was gonna say, wasn't this where, like, we first met Celeste, although I might be thinking of somewhere else there. Like, was it in Locke's story earlier in, like, the Junction part of the game? I honestly don't remember. It's been that long since we did that. It was, like, last year, I think, when we played that. I wonder if you can save opening those treasures until now, and if that would actually be any value for doing that. I know Chrono Trigger has a few secrets like that, where... But that also has, like, time travel related stuff in there as well. That'd be a fun game to go through again sometime soon, like... I know I streamed Chrono Trigger a few years ago, and that was in... 2021, I want to say, I think? Yeah, good to remember this place a little bit, anyway. Let a judgment burns down our town 100 times, we'll build it 200 times. Wait, does that even make sense? Got the right idea there, kid. I don't know if... too many of these other houses will have much of anything for us, but it's kind of worth checking out. Did you hear Duncan's alive? I heard it from his wife. Oh dear, my husband's still alive and well. He's off training out in the north of Narshe. Huh. Another save room here. Surprised there's 2 save rooms in 2 different buildings in this town here. That's... something. X potion, I'll take that. Oh. Tent. In on the 2nd floor. Okay, then. Let's see who that boss man is there. Ah, yes, looks like he's over here. Just wait, I'm on my way to help. You followed me here? You are Edgar, aren't you? Boss, everything's ready, let's go. Case of mistaken identity, my dear. Give it up. Something wants me to think that he probably is the real deal, but... Huh. Do they want me to leave the town then at that point? Is that what I'm gathering here? So, well, I guess since I don't need this other save file, I guess this was when I last streamed. Yeah, it would have been... It would have been just before I went to Calgary for Odafest. I guess that would have been the last time I would have streamed this year. It's dangerous beyond here. I'll go ahead and clear out all the nasty vile monsters. You just wait here, okay? Sure. Am I supposed to... be here yet, or... I don't know if I want the answer to that question or not, but... Feels like there'd be some sort of, like, secret in this, like, forest here as well. Magnitude 8. Oh, you're hitting me with some strong attacks. Yeah, that's definitely just a normal creature. Poisona! Okay, I know it's Poisona, but... it just sounds like a funny off-saying of... Poisona. God. I really, like, unironically, I want to do a Let's Play of Persona 5 Royal someday. I just know that would be such a mammoth undertaking to go through. Okay, the thieves have all left the town there. I know if I ever did that, like, that'd be more than a year that I'd be devoting to that. And I feel like sometimes I devote, like, more than... You know what, I'm actually just gonna roam this area here just briefly, just to see if there's any other, like... I can see on the map, I don't think there's any other direct signs of anywhere that these guys would have gone off to. So... looks like the cave is my first sign here. But yeah, like, a Let's Play of Royal would be such an undertaking there. I know if I was to do that, that would be on the docket for such a long time there, but it is definitely something I've considered a bunch of times. So I see I got some good Esper abilities there. That, and, like, I'm sure there's still probably a lot of, like, little things I'd want to try and research about Royal just to kind of, like, just to kind of know, like, other little... I'm sure there's... like, I've played through the game a few times, but I'm sure there's probably dozens and dozens of secrets and other things that I'm not even remotely familiar with, so... Not saying I would want to, like, min-max everything or anything, I just know that that would be, like, such an undertaking there. But... it's definitely something I'm considering, though, for the future, though. I just know that, like, if I was to Let's Play Royal, it would be on my channel for well more than a year at that point, and probably even long... oh, God. Okay, that looks like a big beastie there. Okay, he's not a beastie. So let's learn Banish. I've heard that, like, magic is such an, like, overpowered thing in this game. And more story here, I guess. Alright, what now? Here, boy, here's some yummy food for a good little turtle. How about that, eh? Nice. Used to have me a pet turtle. Aha. Get ourselves a tutorial for some turtles. It's pretty clever. I can imagine we'll be making use of this for a while. Oh shoot, Celeste is dizzy here. I don't like the look of that at all. Okay, she snapped out of it there. And I can hit him with Razor Gale again. Sabin learned Regen, which probably doesn't matter too much in the sense that I have the accessory on that basically grants that. Like the text kind of carried over into the battle area. I don't know if that was a glitch or not there, but kind of funny. Oh shoot, why is Celeste casting Confuse there? That's not what I wanted her to do there. You still okay? Are you still with us? Just hold on a bit longer, okay? Can't breathe. You look perfectly fine. I don't know why you can't breathe. Oh, I guess these guys are buried under like a million feet of snow here. So I did not mean for Celeste to use Confuse there, but okay then. Not sure how she changed to using that. I guess she got confused in the middle of that, and she's still probably gonna cast that next anyway. Yeah, I guess this castle is kind of submerged under like a couple 100 feet of sand right now. Oh, that's a pretty bad spell there. That's not good. Uh-oh, that was really not good there. I did not want to be confused and... I'm glad that Sabin has an attack that's just wiping the floor with everything so far. This is such a good skill to have. Didn't I want to be down here? Yeah, okay, this was different. Side attack, huh? Okay, let's actually use something... Hold on, where... No, that's not what I want to use there. I'll just go for Blizzard on the one guy that likely won't survive this. Sabin, I am so glad that you have an attack that just hits everyone and does a ton of damage. Gravity Rod and Crystal Helm. Let's see what we got. Probably nothing I can really equip. Crystal Helm is better, though. Sure. Oh, so Sabin has maxed out abilities there, and I'm getting a notification on Blue Sky. That's not important in any way whatsoever. You are maxed out on that. Let's see what you can get here. You're pretty close to having that maxed out, so I'll give you that for now, I guess. High Ether, X Potion. Why do I have a feeling we're near a boss here at some point? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn off the encounters here just because I have a feeling that we'll probably be in range of a bunch of things in this area here. Royal Crown. Huh. Magic evasion's not great, but that boosts everything else there. Not by a whole lot, but sure, that's better than what I had before. Is that it for this pathway here? I think it is. Maybe drink my tea. I have a strange hunch that we're approaching a boss fight. So this is the problem. It's got tentacles all tangled up in the engine. Boss, what should we do? Our treasure's in the storeroom back there. I'll keep that thing busy. You guys go get the treasure. But boss, it's awfully dangerous. Just get moving. Edgar! Are you standing around for Celeste? Give me a hand. Edgar, it is you! Ah, yeah, now we have our full party back here. Cast regen on you there, Edgar, and I'll just attack these tentacles here. Thinking casting Protect, I think. Okay, what do you got here still? Haste Reflect. I don't like that they know Bile there, but... Okay, I do know Asuna on most of my party here, so that's at least good there. Let me try... Do I know Thundara here? Yes. Oh, I'll just attack one there, I guess. Uh-oh. That wasn't great. That might hurt Edgar there. That's not great there. Oh, shoot. I hope I didn't just accidentally target Edgar there. Like, I'm trying to attack this to break out of this here, but... Oh, shoot. I need to heal up Yesteryear here. I do like that one of them's gone there. I feel like this is not how you're supposed to really do this battle here, but we're making it work anyway. Okay, one of them's gone there. Oh shoot, I think I just accidentally healed Sabin again. Whoops. I know you healed yourself. That was... Wow, the auto-target actually went to the right spot there. That's kind of surprising. Oh, it. I didn't realize this thing was electric elemented here. I didn't realize it was healing itself with that. Let's hit this thing here. Oh, it's been going pretty good here, Ardo. We're just about to rescue our good old friend Edgar here. I think we pretty much have this fight in the bag here. Yeah. Finished rewatching Little Shop of Horrors, not bad. Acting like you didn't know me. I heard Figaro had some run-in with some kind of trouble. I wanted to help, but how was I supposed to get here with the castle stuck beneath the sand? Then I caught wind of rumor that those guys had escaped from the dungeon. So you used them. Bingo. And obviously I couldn't let them find out I was King of Figaro. Because they just escaped from your own jail. You could have told us. Uh-oh, we better hide. Boss? Boss must have gotten him. Poor boss didn't even last as long as the last boss. Oh well, let's go. You don't care if they've taken that treasure? I couldn't care less about the treasure. What we need to worry about is Kefka. Those guys haven't done anything wrong, not really. So you'll come along? Let's go shake things up again. Pretty contrived way of getting our old party member back. Soul Saber. Not as good as my Ultima weapon right now. Could be, well, actually it's probably good for you. I guess, yeah, let's see what else we can equip for Edgar here, since we haven't had him in the party in a while. Already has a diamond helmet and a diamond vest, that's not bad. I have a million Hermes sandals, so I'll give you one of those, and what else can I give you? Angel Ring is nice there. Dragoon boots could be nice. I think for now, maybe I'll just give you the Dragoon boots there. The news just ordered a new computer. You'll be back to streaming pretty soon. Is there anything wrong with your old computer there, Ardo, or just... felt like getting something new there? Either way, that's pretty exciting. You don't have anything equipped for the time, so I guess I'll just... I'll give you that, I guess. Got Dante again. That's pretty cool, though, that you're ordering a new computer there. I'm in a weird spot with my computer because mine's, like... I built my computer 5 years ago. It was during the pandemic when we weren't traveling and all that fun stuff. And it's working at Next Stop, the Surface. I feel like this would just put major eyes on Kefka. I feel like this probably isn't the best of ideas, but it's a thing. King Edgar, welcome home. I thought the air could have been so precious. Yeah, I guess these guys have been buried under the sand for like 5 years, or for not 5 years, like a year. That is some good lines from him as far as being a king goes. He's like, yeah, just take my money, you have a family, I can support you here. Ooh, Yuke. That's a new weapon there, I'll definitely get that. Assigns a random elemental weakness to an enemy. Narrow castles restored, thus opening up more of the world. That's very nice. Castles can move freely through the sand. We can even go under mountains if there's desert on... Okay, so this is just a gigantic airship then. Got it. That's, something. I feel like having a giant ship like this would just be, like... signs for Kefka to be, like, you know... raise an eyebrow at the clown, but, I mean, it is what it is. Thankfully, he doesn't appear so bright at the moment. Magislate can impart magical powers to humans. It's amazing. Also, oh, Edgar joins... Is Edgar's level based on what level my other characters are, or is he just naturally level 32? That feels like it's very coincidental, because I grinded for a long time before, and even Ardo, you said that I was like a higher level than I probably should have been at this point, but... Rest for a bit? Oh yeah, sure. Probably should have done this instead. Well, I only used Cura there, so this is just a... basically my MP restore here. Hey, they'd return if a loved one went and completed them. That's not great. Edgar is simply unbelievable. First the nurse, then me. This man hits on anything that moves. Unfortunately. They gain experience despite not being with you for a while. That's good. Yeah, that's a really good, like, progressive way of grinding. Usually in these kinds of games, I figured they would have just rejoined you on whatever, like, some sort of set level, and usually being, like, 10 levels under whatever you currently are. That's nice to see, though. Alright, I'm gonna go to Collingen. Oh wait, I think was it Celeste who was... Yeah, Celeste was finished off with her ability there. What can you get here? You don't know Fire yet. I'll give this to you here for now. Oh god, there's a lot of areas that we can go to here. We have a town here. Those beautiful days will never return. Oh, do we have a flashback to the day when everything changed? Narsha's crawling with monsters. I have nowhere to go now. I lost my home. Oh, hey, check out who it is. Setzer! So, you survived. Come with us, we're going after Kefka. I just don't have the drive to do that kind of stuff anymore. What are you talking about? I'm a gambler. My world's always been one where a man's spirit could soar free. Not anymore. I feel like the weight of this world is crushing me. It's just too much to bear. And on top of that, I've even lost my wings. You fought with all your heart before your world was ruined. That couldn't have been easy either, but you seem to bear that just fine. That was then. All my dreams are gone now. If you need a dream to chase after, then why don't you find yourself a new one? Like taking back our world. You know, maybe you're right. You chase after it with me then? Find my new dream? Thanks. Now I think it's time to pay a visit to Daryl's tomb. She's waiting for us with a new pair of wings. You're so cool, Setzer. I guess this is just highlighting where we're gonna head to next then, I guess, but... And yep, Setzer's back in our party, so that's not too bad. What should I give you here? Thinking this here. For some reason, I just kind of envision you as having healing abilities, so it'd be nice to give you some of those there. But yeah, good to have our party of 4 here now. I like how, I don't know if Elijah's still here or not. I think this is something that the Pixel Remaster does that I really like, but it just kind of automatically sorts as having, like, optimal equipment as, like, the default thing there, which I really like. Looking for... Hermes sandals and... Yeah, that is really, really nice and wholesome as well. I kind of hate saying it's been, like, so long that, like, it's kind of hard for me to remember the beginning of the game, but, like, you know, that was, like, a year ago when I streamed, like, the first half of this game, and it's even been, like, 4 months since I last streamed this in the first place. Maybe even longer, maybe, like, 5 months. Yeah, God, it was May when I last would have streamed this game, and I've been away for so long, man. I've missed playing this, but there's been so much that's happened and kind of other things I was trying to focus on in the meantime. I'll buy a couple of those. Probably not stuff I need to be buying here, but I have so much money here. May as well. Viper darts, definitely buying one of those. Not too much of a difference in these. I think I'll get the enhancer for... Yeah, I'll get the enhancer there. We'll roll with that there. Alright, let's save there now. Yeah, I guess this is good there for now, I guess. Let's see what your new tool is there. Now weak against ice. Now weak against ice. Dies in one hit to a wind attack anyway. Not bad. Is this your friend's grave? Yeah. She was really something. The world could turn inside out and she'd never even flinch. Could be anything lurking down here, so keep your eyes peeled. This is just straight up like Magus's castle from Chrono Trigger here. Then again, I guess this game would have came first than that, I think. Oh, he just decided to do some junk there. Well, I got a chocobo in my slots though, so let's see what that gives. Nice. Edgar learned some abilities there. Tombstone was blank. Carve something into it. I want to see if there's... Okay, there's just a room behind here then. Okay, we got ourselves a dungeon here. I need to kind of process what's going to be going on here. So I can pull that switch to raise water level here. Genji Helm. Crystal Mail. Sure. Regal Gown. Secret chest with a growth egg. I'm gonna guess, like... Was this as easy to notice in the original release when everything was like a 4x3 display? Because I feel like that's part of, like, you know, being on a 16:9 display. It's probably a lot easier to see that chest off in the distance there. I don't know if I wanted a mark on this tomb either here. I'll save outside and see what happens here. I have no idea if that's going to be a good idea to do that or not, but I can save anyways, so... I just kind of wasn't sure I was expecting a big dungeon like this here, so... Oh. Never mind, there just wasn't anything to say or write about that. Huh. I'm overthinking for nothing then. In other news, I actually started writing a... Ooh. Let's see what we got here. I actually started writing a script earlier, if you could believe it. Or, not writing a script. I actually started, Oh, I see, we're on the other side of this room here. Shoot, did I wanna... I probably wanted to hit that there, actually. What? Hold on, there was another switch here. Oh, this is gonna be some confusing mess here, isn't it? Hold on, okay, I have to see what's around the other side of that there. I see what's going on. But yeah, I started recording for a script I wrote recently there. Kind of working on a very big video that's... kind of been gonna be pretty special in a way, because I started working on a video of... Here I go again, talking about this for the millionth time on my channel here, of ranking every Kirby Right Back At Ya episode, and I heavily underestimated how long that's actually gonna be. Oh my god, I have underestimated how long that is going to be there. Oh, wait. DLRO... Wet... Euro... QSSI... I'm wondering if that's, like... might be needed for something here. Okay, there's a save room here. I'll take that. Oh, shoot. Oh, and it's a boss fight, too. Now weak to Holy Energy. Have any holy abilities here? I'm gonna try something stupid here, but since it says it's weak to holy, I'm curious if healing it will actually... No, shoot, that was a mistake there. Let's just attack with, Thunder there. That was a stupid mistake. I forgot it was healing with that. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it looks like pretty much all magic's not doing good against it here. El Nino, oh shoot, that could be dangerous here. I need to heal Yesteryear here. Bio could be decent to use here. Never mind. I'm just gonna wait it out while you're in the shell. I don't want to attack you while you're in this shell here. Yeah, I didn't want to attack that. Freaking bloody hell. Yeah, I kind of realized that this was basically the first boss of the game again. I'll just attack, I guess, there. Does heal from that there. Now weak against ice. That's what I wanted to see there. Oh shoot. Well, I might be able to attack it with Blizzara there. Uh-oh. There's Gigavolt there. I didn't attack it! Why did you just suddenly die? Okay, that was weird, but I'll take it, I guess. Two Dragon Claws. It's pretty nice. Better than what we had previously there. I have some... Yeah, I have tents here. I may as well use one here. Yeah, I've just been, I started recording the script for that Kirby list there. It's, very long so far. And still, there's a lot more to come there. What do we got here? Here lies Daryl. Okay, I have to freaking try this here. Damn it. It's really, really hitting me hard with this. Okay, This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna try death on this thing. Also gonna try Cure Magic on this thing as well, just to see if... Oh, that... I know that's a thing in Final Fantasy VII, that there's a boss you can, like, instantly defeat with, Phoenix, using a Phoenix down on it. I figured there'd be no way something like that would work here, but... I figured it would be worth the test there. I mean, I guess what I have kind of going on here now is probably about as good a solution as I can get right now. I'm kind of just, using Cure and then hitting them with Razor Gale, Jump, and, Absolute Zero. Oh, that's probably gonna hurt like hell. I should probably be trying Fire Magic against this thing. It is using, like... Well, no, but I like Celeste for healing this here. What I have kind of going on right now is not bad. I feel... If I had some sort of Reflect or Resisting Ice abilities here, I feel like that'd be good, but... What I have right now is actually, like, a pretty good lock-in right now. spamming Razor Gale, my default attack, and jumping here, and doesn't seem like he can really do too much here. I'm curious if I had, like, used Reflect right off the start, like, would he have changed his attack pattern if that was the case? This is probably one of the best instances of using auto battle I could have used here. Hoping I don't run out of Cura before some of the bad stuff happens here. Northern Cross. Nice miss. Oh, but that froze. Oh, shoot, that froze everyone. But we got him anyway. We got him with a jump attack. I don't think we've seen freezing status yet. Celeste learns Fire, Savin learns Float. Fire would have probably been useful to have before that, but that was pretty good there, all things considered. Here lies Daryl. I'm just heading back here to save. I'm sure there was probably some much more optimal strategy for going through that fight, but I think what we did there was pretty good, all things considered. Being here brings back all kinds of memories. This next test flight could be dangerous. What are you trying to prove by pushing your ship to its limits? It's pointless. Watch your step. If the worst should happen, take care of the Falcon for me. You can't be serious. When I take the Falcon from you, it'll be because I left you a mile behind in a race. Till then, I'm not letting you out of my sight. Good luck with that. This Mode 6 probably looked a lot better back in the day, but it's kind of a little motion sick inducing now. Ah, there's really nothing like flying. How long do you plan on hanging back there? Aren't you gonna try and pass me? Are you too entranced by my wiggling rudder? Incredible. Alright, it's time to get serious. I'm gonna break the records. I'll fly above the clouds and see stars closer than anyone ever has before. Be back by sunset. I'll be waiting for you on our hill. was a year later when I found out the wreck of the Falcon in a distant valley. I restored the ship, then put it to rest down here. So, this is the Falcon? I can't very well be the world's fastest pilot if I can't even fly. I need your help. Falcon! This, I think we might just have a chance. Now we'll be able to get to the top of Kefka's tower. If we land up there, we should be able to get inside to launch our assault. And we'll be able to look for the rest of our friends. Right, first things first. I'm finally starting to feel like we have some hope. That bird, could it be? Setzer, follow that pigeon. Why? Not sure, but something inside me tells me it might lead us to our friends. I am so glad this cutscene does it automatically, because I would not have remembered where that pigeon landed, to tell you the truth. Oh, this thing flies fast. Oh, this thing flies fast. Let me save here first things first. Oh, and, Sabin's good on abilities here. I'll just give you, something there, I guess. I don't really use magic with Sabin, but could be helpful there. This thief once, but I uncovered a secret so terrible I had to go into hiding. Swordsman came through here recently. His skills were impressive enough, but I could tell his heart was full of turmoil. Okay, so to compare it to Chrono Trigger, this would be like the point of the game where I could get the... Even though that, you can fight the final boss from whenever, let's be real, but... Basically, it's like when you get the Epoch and... Like... You could go to the final boss from there, or you could do a bunch of other stuff. Well, I feel like trying to find our friends. I'm suffering confusion and doubt. His technique would probably reach a new level. You know, it's a strange manner of speak came through town not long ago. Kept calling some people funny. Thu, thou, yow, meow. Look at all these flowers. My boyfriend and Hobla sent them to me. Look closely, they're all handmade. Real flowers won't bloom anymore, so we made these from silk. Just send me this letter. But wasn't Mobla's destroyed by Kefka? Someone else must have written that letter. My beloved Lola, art thou well? We have rebuilt much of the village as we could hope to. I believe we should be able to return thy side before too long. This handwriting looks a lot like Cyan's, but where is he mailing them from? Could you please attach this reply to the carrier pigeon outside? Sure. Thank you. I hope we don't gotta follow pigeons to figure out where our friends are located, but knowing this game, I wouldn't be surprised if it was that way. You in this town here? I'm so glad they show the map on screen for that, because that gives me a hand as to knowing where one of our friends is. I wonder if someone would be at the inn here. I'm an ex-thief. My old accomplice always used to mumble to the right of the treasure chest in his sleep. If I can, I am gonna try and basically see if we can recruit our whole friend group back here again. Wait, what was this? How things stand in the ruin. Oh, this is just... Ah, okay, this is just, I wonder if this was more useful in the original game when there probably wasn't as useful a map. Boyfriend could be found injured in Moblas during the first half of the game. Now, though, ooh, yeah, that is quite sad indeed. I think I remember seeing the boyfriend earlier. I remember the whole, like, writing the letter thing. Whenever that was, honestly, because that was, like, months, if not a year ago whenever I did that, but... Oh. Holy water. Well, we know where one person is here, so... Let's tentatively head through here. Seem to have some magicite. Want to learn more about Espers? Sure. Use an Esper, you must... Okay, this is probably the same dialogue from, like, the beginning of the game. Whenever we first got, not beginning, but like whenever we first got introduced to Espers there. This town has random encounters, I think, right? Oh shoot, wasn't this a mid-boss earlier on? I remember fighting this guy, like, way earlier in the game. This Rustred will help you open that door up there. Sure, I guess. It's actually probably what I needed to get there anyway. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to look into some sort of other hint for that later there. I'm sure there's probably some other hint for that clock there at some point there. Rust dissolves. Oh, we weren't in this place before. Okay. Ice shield. Okay, just even bigger version of monster we just fought there. That's just what I want to see there. Bio actually seemed like that did pretty good damage there, actually. More than Blizzara, or, I don't know, Blizzara probably did. Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good first battle there. Ah, so this is just a common enemy in this place here. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's not get mugged and lose all that money there. I knew it was gonna do that. When I saw the name and saw that it stole money from me, I'm like, that's just gonna take my money and run off there, isn't it? Good job, buddy. That should probably be enough there, I think. Yeah. Thunder Shield? Getting a lot of shields here, I'm noticing. Be good if Goofy was in this game. I've been watching a little bit of Suga's Kingdom Hearts LP. It's funny, not in the same game, but Setzer here is actually a character in Kingdom Hearts 2. Which I also need to get back to playing at some point, because I started that, like, 2 years ago, and I kind of just put it down after a certain point. But yeah, I need to get back to watching that. I'm, like, probably 2 or 3 videos behind that, just because I've been so busy the last few days, but I've been enjoying that Let's Play so far. It's in a weird way, I mentioned this earlier in the stream that, like, you know, I've been kind of wanting to do, like a Let's Play of, Persona 5 Royal at some point. This sounds so weird given how much of an undertaking, like, the Dream Collection LP has been, but, like, it's making me want to do, like, another really big, like, involved LP, which I'm saying that I'm not going to, because I'm honest, I don't want to say I'm burnt out, but, like, I am kind of exhausted of doing, you know, as many, like, Kirby videos as I've done the last little while. But, yeah, because of that, I don't know, I'm just kind of inspired to do something kind of big and ambitious again. Which I don't know what that would be. I mean, like, I know Royal would literally be, like, the biggest one if I was to do anything like that. I feel like this might not be too long of a stream tonight, because I do have to pick somebody up in a little bit, but probably maybe finish this area and maybe call it there, possibly. I know there's a save room there. I feel like I didn't even steal anything. He literally just ran. Oh, preemptive strike. I should be able to get a lot of good hits on this thing here. I'm realizing why Celeste is missing so much is because I have her in the back row. That's probably why she's been missing like every other attack here. Sets our learned regen. Oh, what's that cute little dragon creature we got here? Boss? Oh, boss fight. That dragon wasn't so cute after all here. Can I use an ether here of some kind? Do I not have ethers here? Not many. Oh, it just absorbed. Oh, I guess, yeah, that is a storm-based attack there. Now weak to fire. Okay, Fire. Go, Fire! Oh shoot, I need to heal Setzer before that kills him, I think. Ah, damn it. Oh, damn it, there was no getting around that one there. Ah, shoot, this is not great. Salmon, you have 8 HP. That is really not great. Wind Slap, well, unless he can dodge that, there's no way you're living that there. Yeah, I'm not living this. Damn. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting this cute little dragon to be a boss fight here, but I did just, I mean, at least there's a save right here, so, yeah. Okay, let's actually heal before this. I was kind of meaning to use a tent here, I just didn't expect to be in a boss fight there first. I don't have anything that does reflect here, do I? Oh, I do have reflect ring. Let's give... I'll have to be careful with this. I can't really heal with this. That's the problem. I guess I'll give it to Setzer as well here, just so... I'll probably have to be careful of this, just because, you know... But, yeah. At least now, half my party shouldn't be dying to this crap. Never mind, that isn't magic. Well, that sucks ass. You know what? I'm not gonna bother with that at that point then. If that's... I'm just... Okay, yeah, I still have the princess ring and the other thing on there. Okay. I mean, I'll just try this again, knowing to, like... I'm just kind of gonna use 2 healers for this, and then just see what I can do about this here. Dragons are some of the strongest enemies in the game if you choose to fight them. Gee, I can kind of see that. Oh, shoot! I started this fight off on the wrong side of the freaking thing here. I didn't realize... Razor Gate was... Okay, you know what? Okay, no, Sabin should be my healer then in that case. Setzer, you can use... Bio, I think that should do damage here, I think. And let's just stick with that, I guess. Yeah, I think this is probably... I didn't realize I was accidentally healing this guy the entire time, but... Oh shoot, I just realized if Edgar's gonna be in midair, he won't be healed from this at all here. Oh, damn. This could be problematic here. Okay, well, I got a big heal off there, I guess. It's this Leaf Swirl attack that's kind of the big problem here, I find. I don't really have much else I can do in the meantime, but, I mean... Fingers crossed, the strategy seems to be kind of working for now. Keyword kind of working. Edgar has basically no health here. If he had a regen on, that might not have been too bad, but... Jake, he kind of looks like he does in some respects. Damn it. Ah, shoot. Now I have to really break this up here. Get in midair there, please and thank you. Okay. Should be good there now, I think. This seems to be working at least. Oh, shit, there's Leaf Swirl. Well, everyone's at, like, full health here. This might not be too bad. I guess Edgar does have a lot of health, though, to be fair, which is really kind of the saving grace of this here. Like, even if he takes, like, a big attack, he can at least take one there. Uh-oh. Everyone's kind of taking a lot of damage here. Shoot, Sabin, can you heal? Sabin barely lived that, holy crap. God, how much health does this dragon have? Uh-oh, Sabin can't take that, I don't think. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're in some deep shit here now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, what can I do here? Shoot. I can't even use Raise here. This is probably a waste here. Oh man, I didn't realize I had most of my MP there. I hope this raises for a good bit of health here, not... Oh, no. No! Come on! We had such a good run of that, too. Damn. I'm gonna guess I probably can't fight this at the moment. Or if I can, I'm probably underleveled or something to be doing this right about now. I'm gonna just keep this in mind for later, because I don't feel like I'm in good territory to be fighting this thing right at the moment. I felt like what I had was good there. Why am I missing every single attack here? Unless physical attacks just don't hit these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on fighting Wind Dragon guy there for a little bit, because I don't know, I'm guessing I feel like I'm probably... I could grind for a little bit, I guess, but, I mean, I don't know how interesting that would be. That'd be probably something I would do off, like, if I was playing on my own, I probably would grind until I'm able to beat Wind Dragon there, but... My strong Wind Dragon! Dear Lola, I'm writing you beg for forgiveness. I'm guilty of perpetuating a terrible lie. Now I realize the error of my ways and taken up this quill in hopes of correcting a great wrong. Your boyfriend, whom you believe to be in Nabla, has passed away some time ago. Ready to you in his stead. We humans have a tendency to become trapped in the past, refusing to move on. I implore you to not let this happen. Now is the time to look forward and rediscover love and all your other joys of life. Cyan. Damn. memories of the world before the fall remain, but the light of dawn doth never change, nor e'er the hearts of man. Cyan! You're all alive? Cyan. Should go with you. We shall not abandon the world to Kefka. But how did you find me? Wait, did you read my letters? Poor dude. They're sort of a minor diversion of mine. These flowers are gorgeous. Oh, must thou embarrass me so? Dost thou truly think so? Wondered what had become of that poor girl, always waiting for a word of her beloved. I decided to pay her a visit to Miranda. I've learned that she's long since stopped receiving their replies, but still sent a letter each day. Cannot bear to stand by and do nothing. As I wrote to that girl, I began to realize that I was no different from her. I was refusing to move on. I could not let it go. I'll no longer live in the past, so much must all look to the future now. That is such a really, like... I'm someone who struggles sometimes with, like... You know, if, like, I sometimes dwell on certain things in the past, but that is very true, that sometimes we do get stuck living in the past sometimes, and have a hard time looking towards the future and things of that nature. By the way, I've encountered Sir Gao and Miranda. He said he would get strong, smash Kefka. Okay, that's convenient to know. I believe that means he intends to hone his skills in order to challenge the Lord of the Top Tower. Knowing Sir Gao, he was probably heading for the Veld. And that treasure chest is locked. Well, if I can basically do the input for that attack without, like, any trouble at all, basically. I kind of want to attempt that dragon one more time now that I have another party member here. I just kind of have to equip optimally there. Oh shit, one of the guys heals with that. Yeah, we do have our Samurai Boy back. I don't know if that's going to help me against Strong Wind Dragon there, but we'll try. Strong Wind Dragon's actually, like... I don't know if that's like an archetype or just one particular monster, but that is a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I do really like a lot. I wouldn't mind kind of looking into exploring further things with that a little bit. One of my favorite things about it is, I mean, it's a 6-star monster, so if you sacrifice a monster to summon him, I think if it has to be a dragon, but basically you get, if it's a dragon you sacrifice for him, then, oh, I can't switch my party from here, seriously? Shoot. There's a part of me that really kind of wants to try that dragon again, but I know I'm, like, kind of severely not ready for it. I guess it's only in the overworld that I can switch my party around there. can get back there, I'll try it. But yeah, basically with strong... talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Here of all things. You basically sacrifice a monster to summon it, but it gets half the attack points of its previous monster as well. And it can inflict piercing damage to a defense position monster, so... just by itself, I mean, 2,400 attack points isn't bad, and the fact it gets double... or, like, gets half of whatever monster you're summoning from previously, like, that's... I don't know, I think that's pretty good if I do say so myself. So... let's... wait, is it... might be from here, actually. Remember my way around this place. I'm gonna leave Setzer behind for a little bit here, because I just want to try and throw Cyan back in the party here. I kind of want to give Strong Wind Dragon one more shot here, if I have the time for it anyway. I'm not getting any sort of a text message saying... I kind of just have to pick somebody up here in a little bit, so... I'm a little bit on a bit of a time crunch here, but shouldn't be too bad here. Oh, I see where I have to go here. Whoops. I thinking of giving you the Hyper Wrist there, unless there was a... no, I don't think there was. Double the amount of EXP in battle, jeez. Especially with this game having the... system that it does there. I'm gonna give that dragon one more effort here. I'm stubborn here, and I have some minor confidence that I could maybe... deal with that. Which is also why I'm going to... I will grind a smidge here. Yeah, why did Celeste do so much more damage that time? Oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't be using that attack there. thinking I'm just gonna do this here to start. Get my gil stolen from me because reasons. Yeah, I'm thinking basically just kind of using Flurry for this here whenever I get to where I can fight this boss here. I feel like that's going to be better than what Bio was doing there. I can change some of these abilities here now. I also have to look into with some of the other, like, pieces of Magicite as well, because probably a lot of those we can still look at getting there. Reflect work on any of the dragon's attacks. No, I don't think it does. I tried it and it used Leaf Bracer at first, and it didn't seem to work, so as far as I know, I'm gonna say probably not at that point. I'm gonna have to change this. I'm kind of just, again, gonna rely on the same sort of strategy I had before there, but you know, I am a few levels higher there, at least. I'll do maybe 1 or 2 more battles and see if I can get a level up, and then it probably would have some sort of... I'm not really sure, honestly, but it sounds like something that it would have. Okay, yeah, I think I can get 1 more level up for some of these characters here. And I'll heal before I fight this thing here anyways. Scion learned Teleport. I am really glad the Pixel remasters have the nice, like, modifiers for, like, experience, money, and, AP. Just makes, like, grinding and things like that so much easier. Okay, then. Well, actually, hold on, no, I'll get into 1 more battle here, because I want to have my default set to what I want it to be. Okay, Flurry right off the bat. Blitz, what's the one? Yeah, restores health to all party members. Jump and Cura. That's what I want to be stuck doing here for this fight. Kinda sucks I couldn't get a level up from that, but whatever. Okay, items. It sounds like a waste to use a tent for this, but, I mean... Tents are kind of cheap, I can afford that. Let's attempt Wind Dragon one more time. If I can't do it here, then... I don't know, we'll probably just have to worry about this at another point, I think. So it's gonna start with Wind Slash here. I'm gonna heal off all that damage that I can. I guess if Sabin knew something better than that for a heal... Well, I guess he could probably learn Kira if I taught it to him there. Zion's doing way more damage than what Setzer was doing with Bio there. I feel like Bio probably wasn't really my best idea for that there, but... Yeah, that's like almost 3,000 per attack there, so... Basically just gonna try and keep healthy with this here. And my jump's also doing way more damage, too. I think that was also just parts from the level ups the last little bit there. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt it with this here, but I feel like, not to jinx it, I feel like this is kind of our best strategy here at this point. This is gonna be a nail biter here, I think, but, I mean, we have two healers here. Yeah, Sabin's healing way more this time. I don't know why he's suddenly healing, like, I guess maybe just the level ups, but he was only healing, like, 200 HP before. He's healing, like, 500 now. He's almost about as much as Celeste's Kira is healing for, so... I don't know. Wind Slash again. And Sabin's heal is also, like, doesn't cost MP to use either, so Sabin's just a really, really good party member, I'm noticing. Oh, that's new. What the fudge is that? Okay, that did way more damage than I wanted it to do. Is he getting lower on health now or something? I don't like that Edgar's in midair from that, but... Oh, I guess that is a downside to Sabin's healing ability there, is that he can't heal himself with that. I kind of forgot about that stipulation of it. I hope Arrow was like a low health attack there, because... Uh-oh, Sabin could be in trouble from that. Uh-oh, Sabin's in trouble there. I hope we're in good standings to finish him from here. It's kind of hard, it's kind of risky just to, like, take Celeste off that to use a low-level healing ability there, but... I'm kind of just gonna rely on Sabin being dead for the time we did it! We did it! Get out of here, you weak, windy dragon guy. Got a force armor for that. 7 dragons remaining. Ooh. Took down the Storm Dragon for that, which is very nice. I'm gonna turn my experience off there if I can find where that is. Or the experience back to normal there. It sure has. You have defeated my Strongwind Dragon. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just kind of heading out here now. Am I at a time here? I haven't really gotten a notification on that or not. A couple of things I just kind of want to check here first and foremost. I know we heard word on, like, where Gao possibly is. I kind of want to check. Also, I know that now we have our airship back. I know there is an optional boss that's very rare that shows up in the sky here as well. I know that is a thing here. I think I even asked about that earlier on in the game, because that was, like, one of the few things I knew about earlier on. Alright. I'm genuinely curious about this here now. What? Terra, where is she? Terrans ran away because Duan wasn't being nice to her. Terran's belly keeps getting bigger. Terran's gonna have a baby, I know, because my mom looked like that. What the F is going on here? Saw Duan and Katerin kissing. Katerin's gone. That's, concerning? Well, there's no real other hint as far as that. I was genuinely just curious what would have happened if I went to check back in on Terra there, but I don't know what to do. Katerin's pregnant? Okay, I have several questions. Oh, I didn't know there was a hidden door there. You're back. Katerin's gonna have a baby. I'm so happy I'm gonna have a child. But when I told that to Dwayne, he turned cold all of a sudden. Katerin. I'm sorry, I just didn't know how to handle all of this. I acted like an idiot, but everything's okay now, so please come back home with me. Humbaba's heading this way. Please protect the village. I don't have the strength to fight. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, well, you know what? I mean... Okay, you're... Oh, shoot, you're dead. Good thing I realized that before going into this here. Shoot. Crap. Well... I hope our strategy and with way more party members can deal with this a little bit easier again here. It sure is ogre time here. Okay, he's using... Okay, yeah, he's using some strong magic here. I should probably heal up here, although I'm noticing Celeste has, like, literally no MP here. So... Okay, this guy's not hitting anywhere near as hard as Strongwind Dragon is. I know it's Storm Dragon, I just keep calling him that, but... Terra. Oh yeah, now we're really getting some good shit going here. Terra's in her Esper form here. What new ability are you using now? Or just attacking here, because why not there? How about I hit you with, Blizzara? God, this feels cathartic, having our main protag back again. Let's freeze this ogre. Not sure what that ability was gonna do there, because, well, we kind of dodged it there. I'm guessing this is just kind of meant to be one of those cathartic moments where, like, the hero can't really be, like, defeated at this point, because if it tries attacking Terra, it's only using magic that's healing her, so... Let's just put this ogre out of its misery here. Kinda wish I had, like, Sabin still in my party here to make this go a little faster. There we go! Let's stop terrorizing this town here and let these people kind of rest in... I almost said rest in peace. No, like, live in peace, I guess, would be the better keyword there. It's not Olga, except it is Olga. It's another monster! It's scary, I'm afraid! Mama, it's you, isn't it? I can tell. Huh? Mama? Terra? Mama! Terra! I'll fight. I think I finally understand the feeling that's growing inside me. It must be... love. I have to fight to protect the people I love and to make the world a safe place for new lives. Dwayne, keep Katerin and your baby safe. Children, Mama has to go away for a while to make the world a safer place for you to live. But I promise I'll be back as soon as I can. Mama, I'm not gonna cry. Me either. I'll be good, so come back soon. Don't forget, you promised. Thank you. You all helped me understand what it means to love. I'll fight to make this world a place where life can flourish and children can grow up in peace. well, with all that, I feel like that's a really good kind of stopping point for there, because Sabin's just knocked out on this screen here. Yeah, Terra's back in our party once again. Good to have you back, girl. We missed ya. And I think that's honestly going to be a pretty good stopping point, because we have some stuff. This feels like a good stopping point, and I also just kind of have to get going here shortly as well. Yeah, Terra's arc really, that was really, really wholesome there. Great to see her kind of coming around there. Yeah, I think we'll probably just call it there for the night. Thanks everyone for tuning in here. I am going to be streaming this a lot more frequently until this is pretty much over here, so I'll try and get a stream in this week here. I just had a lot of stuff come up here this past week why I couldn't stream this week, but if not, I'll definitely be here next weekend as well. And yeah, good to hang out there, Ardo and Elijah. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll probably, yeah, be back here otherwise next weekend, if not, or sometime throughout the week. We got word a little bit of where Gal might be hiding, so we'll try and find the little scrap there and take it from there. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. I've been Master Summerman, and I'll see you guys next time. Have yourselves a great day, and peace out.